Good morning, all of you. So, today we are going to start with our second topic of the organic section, second organic chemistry, that is carboxylic acid, carboxylic acid and their derivatives and their derivatives. So, in general, we have studied the different types of functional groups, and here carboxylic acids are the compounds which contains the carboxylic group, that is the C double bond OH group, which is called as your carboxylic group. Carboxylic group. And so, when this is attached to the hydrogen or the different types of alkyl or aryl groups, so it is one of the biggest family in the organic substances and is distributed in the nature. Now, when we say that it is distributed in the nature, now here most of the organic acids, they may have one carboxylic group or the two or three different types of carboxylic groups. And here the structure of the carboxylic group, that is R C double bond OH, is polar in nature. It's polar in nature, and it's having a tendency to ionize and form a carboxylate ion, that is RCOO, that is the anion is formed and gives you the H plus ion. And so here it's polar in nature. Now, what is the occurrence of this? Occurrence is that it is it's natural. It's obtained in the form of fatty acids of the biomolecules like lipids, and lipids are nothing but your fats and, that is, fats and oils. Fats and oils. So means it's naturally occurring, and we are having the, means here the naturally occurring fatty acids or the oils or the carboxylic acids are having moreover the even number of carbon atoms in both saturated and unsaturated carboxylic acid. Saturated means all having the single bonds, and the unsaturated which contains the presence of the double bond in the fatty acid. And so the different examples here of the naturally occurring fatty acids, are your lauric acid, that is CH3CH2 10 COOH, it's lauric acid. Then the CH3 CH2 14 COOH, means CH2 groups are 14 times, and so here it is your palmitic acid. So these are the different, there are n number of acids that we are able to have study. Unsaturated fatty acids are the fatty acids, that is your CH3CH2 5 CH double bond CH2 7 COOH. This is your palmitoleic acid. And so in this way, or we can have the linoleic acid, oleic acid, that is CH3CH2 here 7 times, and CH double bond CH2 here again 7 times, and here this is your oleic acid. So these are the synthetically prepared acids which contains odd number of carbon atoms. Then means here we are having the different types of acids. Here the aromatic carboxylic acids are also present, means here we can just have the aliphatic, just cannot have the aliphatic, but the aromatic carboxylic acids like your benzoic acid, then the phthalic acid or salicylic acid, then the salicylic acid, these are all prepared synthetically by oxidation of oxidation of alkyl benzenes, by oxidation of alkyl benzenes. And so these are, that is obtained from the derivatives of your toluene and xylenes, which are readily available in the market. So the characteristic of the chemical characteristics of the organic carboxylic acids is its acidity. Acidity means it is having a tendency to liberate H plus ion, but it is a weaker acid. It's a weaker acid than the mineral acids, than the mineral acids like HCl, H2SO4, but it is a stronger acid in all the organic compounds. There are wide applications. There are wide applications of carboxylic acids in the routine. So it is used to prepare the different types of the derivatives of carboxylic acids as esters, anhydrides, amides, acid chlorides, ester, anhydrides, amides, acid chlorides. Such type of compounds can be prepared. It's used in the preparation of soaps and detergents. It's used in the synthesis or preparation of soaps and detergents. It is also used as a solvent in paper and ink manufacturing. Carbon paper solvent as in preparation of carbon paper and ink. It is also most useful in the synthesis of cellulose, plastics, esters. Cellulose, here the acetic acid is used in the synthesis of cellulose, plastics. Then the acids are also useful in the synthesis or preparation of rubber. Then aspirin is one of the compound which is important, which is obtained from the salicylic acid. So in this way, the formic acid, here the formic acid is also used in textile industries, is one of the most important acid in textile industries. So there are the wide uses of carboxylic acids, and the acrylic acid is one of the which is used in polymer industry. Acrylic acid is used in polymer industry. So due to this wide scope, we are supposed to study the carboxylic acids, and what is the main use of the carboxylic acid. That we have seen that it is widely used in the industries, in the different types of industries. So what are this carboxylic acid? What are the physical and chemical properties of the carboxylic acid that we want to study in detail? And so first of all, what are the different types of carboxylic acid? So first of all, we will study the classification of carboxylic acid. So in general, the carboxylic acid, depending upon the number of carboxylic groups which is attached to the alkyl group, then it is called as your aliphatic carboxylic acid. And when this carboxylic group is attached to the aromatic ring, aryl ring, then it is called as aromatic carboxylic acid. And depending upon the number of carboxylic groups, it is classified as monocarboxylic acid, dicarboxylic acid, and tricarboxylic acid. Means the number of carboxylic groups, depending upon the number of carboxylic group, they are classified as monocarboxylic acids, dicarboxylic acids, and tricarboxylic acids. So here for monocarboxylic acid there are large number of examples, that is the acetic acid, formic acid, benzoic acid, which contains only one functional group. Here the R group is attached, here the AR group is attached to the carboxylic group. So these are the monocarboxylic acid. Then the dicarboxylic acid means contains two carboxylic group. It's your oxalic acid, then in which the aromatic ring is attached to the two different types of carboxylic group. This is your phthalic acid, then the tricarboxylic acid is your citric acid, which is obtained naturally, which can be obtained from the nature in this way. So this is contains the three carboxylic groups, and so it is the tricarboxylic acid, and the name is your citric acid. And so in this topic we are going to concentrate our studies with only monocarboxylic acids and their nomenclature. So depending upon the type of R group, that is the alkyl or aryl group. So here the general formula of the carboxylic acids or the RCOOH, that is AR. R is equal to maybe your aliphatic or aromatic, and so the general formula is your CnH2n plus 1 COOH. So generally they are called as your fatty acids, and the higher members are obtained from fats, so they are termed as fatty acids. As the example, formic acid, the names which are given, the common names, suppose the formic acid. So in the Greek term, that is forma means ant and acid. So formic acid means which is obtained from the bite of an ant, so it is your formic acid. Then the butyric acid, which is obtained from butter, and so it is called as your butyric acid. So the common names are given or derived from the sources of their usual occurrence. And the IUPAC nomenclatures, in the IUPAC nomenclature system, we are supposed to follow the select the straight longest chain of carbon atom. The number of carbons decides the parent structure, and the suffix in IUPAC nomenclature system, once you get the name of the parent hydrocarbon, the E of the alkane is replaced by OIC acid, means alkanoic acid. Alkane will become as alkanoic acid, means suppose if there is only one carbon atom, that is suppose HCOOH. So here this is your formic acid is the common name, and the IUPAC name will become your one carbon atom, means it is your methanoic acid. So then the CH3COOH, this is your acetic acid, and as it contains two carbon atoms, 1 and 2, so it is the derivative of ethane, and so the E of ethane is replaced by OIC acid, that is ethanoic acid. Then the next CH3CH2COOH, the name is going to become propanoic acid, and here also the propanoic acid. Then CH3CH2CH2COOH, as it contains 4 carbon atoms, but it is obtained from the butter, so it is named as butyric acid. But by IUPAC nomenclature system, as there are 4 carbon atoms, it is the derivative of butane, and so the E of butane is replaced by butanoic OIC acid, that is butanoic acid. In this way, we can give the different types of names. So CH3, CH2, CH2, here CH2. Here it is the containing 5 carbon atoms, but it is termed as your valeric acid, and the name here will become your pentanoic acid because it contains 4 carbon atoms and it is the derivative of pentane, and so E of the pentane is replaced by your oic acid, and so it becomes pentanoic acid. Then if there is a branching in the organic compounds or in the organic branched carboxylic acids, so if the branched as chains are present, then how we can name? So here we are supposed to use the Greek letters, the Greek letters, that is alpha, beta, gamma, del, etc. And so here the CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, COOH. So here the branching means any carbon atom adjacent to the carbonyl carbon is termed as your alpha, and so the common name will become alpha methyl, and it is the derivative of 4 carbon atoms, so alpha methyl butyric acid, alpha methyl butyric acid. But the IUPAC name will be your, here we are supposed to use the numbering system, and the numbering will start from the carbonyl carbon 1, 2, 3 and 4, and so here it is the derivative of butane, and so at second position there is methyl group, so 2 methyl 2 methyl butanoic acid, 2 methyl butanoic acid. So in this way we are able to give the names to the different types of branched carboxylic acids. So here CH3, CHOH, COOH. So it is your alpha hydroxy. Here this is the alpha carbon atom, OH group is attached, so it is alpha hydroxy propionic acid, propionic acid, and so here it will become 2 hydroxy 2-hydroxy propionic acid, propionic acid. Then the CH3, CH, CH2COOH. So this is your alpha, beta, gamma. So it is your beta phenyl butyric acid, beta phenyl butyric acid, and so the IUPAC name will become 1, 2, 3, 2-phenyl butanoic acid, 2-phenyl butanoic acid. Sorry, it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, so it will become 3-phenyl. Sorry for the mistake. So the numbering must start from the carbonyl carbon. So it's 3-phenyl butanoic acid. So in this way we are able to give the names to the different types of branched carboxylic acids. Then there are aromatic carboxylic acids. Aromatic carboxylic acids. In aromatic carboxylic acids, suppose the first example is your benzene ring to which the carboxylic group is attached, so the name is your benzoic acid. Then depending upon the substituents present, so here if the substituent is attached at the para position, so these two positions are your ortho, meta, and this is your para position opposite to the carboxylic group. So this is your para bromo benzoic acid, para bromo benzoic acid. In the same way, if the different types of substituents, whatever may be present in the depending upon the type of substituent and the nature of the substituent present and the position of the substituents. So here you can use the numbering also. The carboxylic carbon containing carboxylic group will get the number 1, then second, third, fourth, fifth, and this sixth. So 2,4 dinitro 2,4 dinitro benzoic acid, 2,4 dinitro benzoic acid. Then here the carboxylic group and the OH group is attached at ortho position. So here we can give the name, that is orthohydroxy benzoic acid, orthohydroxy benzoic acid, and this is also in common termed as salicylic acid, salicylic acid. And so these are the aromatic carboxylic acid. Then the alicyclic acids are your, when the carboxylic group is attached to a 5-membered ring, then it is your pentanoic acid, cyclopentanoic acid, or you can give the cyclopentane carboxylic acid, acid, cyclopentane carboxylic acid. Cyclohexane means if it is attached to a 6-membered ring, then cyclohexane carboxylic acid, cyclohexane carboxylic acid. And if the 4-membered ring is there, then it is your cyclobutane carboxylic acid, cyclobutane carboxylic acid. Then the unsaturated carboxylic acids. So there are n number of carboxylic acids, so we are able to get this different types of unsaturated acids are the acids which contains an unsaturation in the compound. And so here it is your crotonic acid, then CH2 double bond CH, this is your acrylic acid. Then the common example that we are familiar to this, aromatic ring containing the unsaturation, it's your cinnamic acid. This is the unsaturated aromatic carboxylic acid. And so in this way we are able to give the names to the different types of carboxylic acids by using common nomenclature system and IUPAC nomenclature system. So thank you very much. So we will continue in the next lecture.